Alright, let's play another match of the Premier Draft. Let's see how well this goes. Let's see if I can get a little bit more of a challenge this time. The first match, I lost. I maybe could have built the deck better. I think I had a good amount of lands. It was blue, green, and white with a focus on zombies. Okay, we got Force on an Island, 2 drop, instant 1 drop, and a 3 drop. Arguably, I'm going to keep them. Arguably, usually you should have, they say, at least three or four lands in your starting hand. Let's hope I get more lands, but at least I have a 2 drop. Got Undying Malice, similar to Feign of Death. In my second match, I won, but the enemy was not able to put anything down for a few turns, or several turns. He had a bad draw, I guess, the opponent. So it was a really easy match. He conceded at 5 health. Let's see how this goes. Diagraph Scavenger is really good. I've used them a couple times so far. Honored Heirloom can help me draw the color of mana I want if I don't have one of the 3. I know I'm going to need black soon. That's the thing I wasn't thinking about at first. I see blue and green, and I'm forgetting that my 2 drop here is blue and black. Now if I get 1 more mana, I can put down Honored Heirloom and get 1 mana of any color. And for now, it seems like it's going to be perhaps a bit of a challenge. And if I win, I guess that could look like a slight impressive match there. So I got Evolving Wilds. So maybe this match won't go that bad. We'll see. I guess if I'm going to upload this video, I guess it could be a little bit embarrassing that I wasn't realizing. I know this looks kind of dark, but I should have realized I did not have a swamp in order to put Skull Scab on the battlefield. In my limited time of playing Magic so far, I haven't used a ton of dual colored creatures, especially at the beginning of the match. So I have definitely some choices here, obviously. Whenever another creature you control dies. I'm going to start out with Desperate Farmer. I kind of think I should have put out Wretched Throng first. I want this guy to last a little bit longer. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I know that I could use the health gain, but there's a part of me that really doesn't want to block this. Even though now I'm at 11 health, he has 20. I'm thinking that was a bad idea. You don't want to keep doing no blocks, especially when I wasn't even able to block him at first. That'll help me out a little bit. I kind of wish I had put Undying Malice on him. It's only going to be 1 damage. Alright. I don't have another Wretched Throne. Hopefully he doesn't have removal. Of course I can block with these 2 together. I'm going to go like this. Give me more of a chance of winning. See what happens. Probably nothing special on his end. Nothing too unexpected, except that. I mean, I guess that wasn't unexpected. I could have noticed that he had enough mana to activate Snarling Wolf's ability, for sure. Or at least two of his creatures are gone. And I got 2 more health now. Slightly in the lead. Got a Death Touch on the battlefield. I'd rather not lose this right now. He's going to activate that ability. It's just 1 damage. If I'm going to lose my Death Touch, I'd rather it be to like a more powerful creature. And if I get 1 more creature on the battlefield, I can have 2 blocking his menace. Well, there's also Undying Malice, that's true. And I have enough to put this in the battlefield as well. So there's that. So that's the strategy right now about blocking him. And then I can get Undying Malice back with Retrieve in addition to Skull Scab or... Shoot, I'm already forgetting what the other creature was. The Desperate Farmer? Oh yeah. So that's the current strategy. I don't know if I'm going to need more mana, especially if I get more mana. I could use this blood token and get rid of the Honored Heirloom to draw another extra card. I forgot I had 2 Undying Malice in my deck. I could discard Undying Malice, couldn't I? So I guess I want him. Am I not able to get, really? Alright, fine. Alright, what is the reason why I wasn't able to get Undying Malice out of there? No big deal, I suppose. I know he's probably getting a little annoyed right now, but almost done here, almost done. Maybe I should have done another swamp just in case I need 2 of them 1 turn. I guess I could use this again to help ensure my victory. Use the blood token, discard Honored Heirloom to give me an extra card, essentially. Slightly pesky, wrathful jailbreaker or weary prisoner. I don't know if he's purposely taking a little while because I was taking a little while. Probably not, but all right. Got syncopate. Could be considerably useful, maybe. I think I should use the Undying Mouse on a more powerful creature rather than one of these two. I wanted him to die so he could transform. I don't know, I guess now is as good time as any, right? But it'd be better with, well, alright, let's do it. Let's do it. On second thought, I mean, it's too late now, but if I would have saved my mana to use Undying Malice on one of these, well, he didn't attack, so, alright. Alright, alright. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Got this. So what if it was a little bit embarrassing that at the beginning I kind of didn't realize that I didn't have the proper mana to cast the Skull Scob, and maybe I should have done a mulligan. It's alright. Not a big deal. Save that Undying Malice. Might need it. Might need it. I mean, should I use the Undying Malice on the Diagraph Scavenger while blocking him? Or on this Depraved Harvester later on? I don't know. Well, I'm glad this went well. Um, I think he was kind of putting up a decent fight. I don't know how new he is. And I think he had some good cards. I think I built a pretty good deck. And you know, despite my little mistake at the beginning where I didn't notice that I had a blue and a green mana and that's it to go with the cards that I was dealt. And I sometimes like to play it a little, how do you say, on the edge, or kind of gambling, hoping that I draw some decent cards over the first couple turns. When that can mean losing the game a lot of the time if you're not able to put down a one or two drop, a two drop by the second turn, or he's got 2 health left, so I don't think he's gonna make a comeback, though it's happened before. He conceded. I've used Chill of the Grave a couple times already. I was gonna use it, not that I needed to, because he only had 2 health left. I was about to wipe him out. That was cool. So that's 2 matches in a row win. So I got 2 losses left. Awesome. Um, yeah, I guess you could say that gave me a little bit of extra challenge by not having the right amount of mana in the first couple of turns to be able to cast a creature. I had a 2 drop, but it was blue black, Skull Scob. So I'm like, oh yeah, I can put him down on turn 2. Well, no, I had a island and a forest. Had the Honored Heirloom, but it was like a few turns in when I was able to have enough mana to cast it. Got that Evolving Wilds. Got me a Swamp in and put down one of my new favorites. And I knew right after I got him, I first got him in a booster before I started this draft. And I knew I was going to want to play him, putting him in a bunch of my black and blue decks and black and green, possibly in a black and white deck at some point, and maybe a black and red. Usually black and red, I think vampires. I do have a burn discard deck, as I call it, and it's been pretty successful most of the times I've played it. It's got some discard, a little bit of death touch, a couple zombies and vampire, and a bunch of burn spells. It's like not as much burn as a burn deck is supposed to, basically, but with the discard and some other creature and sorcerers and instances, it does pretty well. So yeah, same exact deck as the last video. I have not at all used Rot-Tide Gargantua yet. I don't even think I drew him the last couple matches. Till of the Grave, I was about to use that, and I used it in one of the last matches. Don't know if I need two of them in a deck, but it is very useful. And of course, when you have at least one zombie on the battlefield, it costs one less, so it just costs two. So no, it was a pretty good game. That was easily more of a challenge. More of an actual match than the last one. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to tap that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.